of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. It's very nice. This is from different lectures taken out, some nectar, Bani, instructions. Only allow Krishna to land in your heart. Very important. Our Guru Maharaj told, allow Krishna to land in one part of your heart. You will conquer the whole thing gradually. All other local calculations, interest will fly away. Only allow Krishna to land in your heart. He will conquer. Krishna consciousness will conquer everything. Capture your whole self. He is so sweet and so comprehensive, absolute. Allow him in the plane of your free will. Allow him to land. He will surely capture. All other considerations will be compelled to vanish. Nothing can stand against him. That our Guru Maharaj told to one gentleman who was 20 years assistant editor to Manchester Guardian in England. So this he was telling to one gentleman. He was 20 years assistant editor of the Manchester Guardian in England. So the whole environment is charged with the offensive spirit. They are coming and attacking me from different directions. Through different ideas that are like spies that are already within us, they are agents. So I shall take the offensive attack, the environment with the power that I have received from my Gurudev. I shall generate it with me and I shall attack the environment. That means kirtan. That means preaching. This is what we are told by our Gurudev, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. In this way, we are trying to preach that thing to others. This was the tenor of his preaching. Preaching means to attack the environment, not to lie down passively. So it is a fight. We have to fight it. Not in a passive way, laying down. We have to focus our whole attention to Supreme Lord, kirtan, chanting the holy name. Krishna, Krishna, please come, take a seat in my heart. So when he will come, when our heart becomes purified, so let's just take the attitude that we are his servant. I am his servant. I am your servant. I am the servant of your servant, of your servant. In this attitude, we can call him Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So please take a seat in my heart. And preaching means always speaking about Krishna. Always, indirectly, we may not always be able to preach directly about Krishna, because it is too powerful. They will not be able to accept. But we should preach basics to others. This was the tenor of his preaching, of Srila Prabhupada's preaching. So preaching means to attack the environment, not to lie down passively. When we speak about Krishna, we have to become conscious of Krishna, not of matter, of the external plane. If we just passively, we let our mind come, like the mind will attack us, then we will be involved, we will be pushed down to the mental level, and we have to go to many difficulties. Mind is not our friend now. So we have to see him as an enemy. We have to fight against. How to fight? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But this chanting will only be powerful when we take the position, not as a biggie, as a guru, nor as a servant. Whatever, we are nothing else than the servant of the Lord. Then the Lord will be attracted. He will come to these devotees who always keep this attitude of, I am your servant, I am yours. Please, you care for me. He will do. He will come. He will remove all the obstacles and all the problems we may have in our mundane life. Is there any question on this point? Or is it understandable?
Yes.
It's clear. Yeah. You bless me. So the next is also about I'm nothing, my attitude. I'm nothing. I am the lowest of the low. This attitude we have to, not artificially, we have to come to this conclusion now, because I am not able to conquer the mind, I am not able to get out of the influence of this external plane. So I will devote these things, I am lower than the lowest. Real progress towards the infinite gives the idea that I am nothing. I am in great danger. Progress towards the infinite is like that. Thinking I have it, I am above, this is a foolish feeling, a foolish statement. The very nature of advancement is that I am low, I am undone, I am the most helpless. The closer we are, the further away we will feel. Whereas the further away we actually are from divinity, we may completely feel we are close. This is the Maya. Unfortunately, we have to see and watch these things. Some think they're very close to the truth, to Krishna. And they're bored. But they are very far away. Because it comes from their individual imagination of what they think, what they are. But the real devotee, he will just think the opposite. This is an important point in our spiritual life. As much as we come into the relativity of the infinite, we cannot but conceive ourselves to be the lowest of the low. This is natural, because now we see God on our level. But the more close you come, the more you realize, the more you understand how insignificant, how useless one is. You just imagine this universe. There are millions of universes, and you are one tiny, tiny part in this, and you want to I know him. I have realized, I understood him. No, the more close you come, the more you realize actually how insignificant my position is. How useless. The more the closer he becomes to Krishna really, because he understands. So we cannot but conceive ourselves to be the lowest of the low. That is the criteria. The very sign of real progress will show I am nothing. I am the most needy, the most wretched, the most helpless. The negative aspect must be improved to attract the positive. If one point of the negative will say, I am positive, then immediately it will be rejected, and you are under the false control of Maya. So as soon as I think, I am positive, I know, I understand something, I know better, then your immediately illusory energy will cover you. Agyan, ignorance, will cover you. So I am not this physical body. We have heard this many times, perhaps. But in reality, we are acting on this level. Physical means also a mental body, because it is directly connected with physical. So my own physical identification should be challenged if I am too much addicted to the physical Guru Parampara. Who am I? That's because I realized that Guru Maharaj, he did not take much attention to to celebrate appearance and disappearance of this, because it is also, when I remember the Swami Maharaj biography, Leelamrita, I think they call it. Yeah. That was only his physical activities, what he performed. It was nice to hear stories, nice to hear. But this was not like Krishnadas Kaviraj or Vrindavan Thakur. They gave so much teachings when they are telling the life story of, or the history of Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda and the associates. Everything, it is transcendental. So I'm not this physical body. My own physical identification should be challenged if I'm too much addicted to the physical Guru Parampara. Who am I? Am I this physical body? If I am spiritual, then in this spiritual sphere I shall have to look with spiritual eyes and pursue whoever will come before me who is really following the path of Mahaprabhu. So these eyes we should develop. Hare Krishna. If I am spiritual, then in the spiritual sphere I shall have to look with spiritual eyes.
Maharaj, maybe a few lines back, what means this to attach to physical parampara? What was that? I didn't understand.
When we remember our Guru or Param Guru, we remember the form, the external form of the Guru. But we have not seen him in his spiritual form, in his real form, because we are seeing with material eyes. We see, this is my spiritual master, he looked, but he is looking maybe like a Gopal, like a Gopi, or in his eternal form. We do not know, we should not speculate about these things. As long as one has not got spiritual eyes, we do not know. And this is that I'm too much addicted to the physical Guru Parampara. But who am I? I am this physical body. Guru Maharaj would never say, I am this physical body. His transcendental body, his spiritual body. So we have to develop eyes to see his real position, or his real form. I shall have to look with spiritual eyes and pursue whoever will come before me who is really following the path of Mahaprabhu. This, when you can see like this, whoever will come before me who is really following the path of Mahaprabhu, he develops, or he gets his spiritual eyes to see. But this is another dimension. The only real meaning or purpose worthy to be served is the connection with the universal wave. The real meaning, only real meaning or purpose, worthy to be served, is the connection with the universal wave, the universal movement. Anything beside that is anatta, undesirable and unnecessary. The anattas will serve no purpose. So Krishna consciousness means Paramatma consciousness, means universal consciousness. It's a secret we have to realize one day. That whatever happened, whatever comes in mind, it is not, it is, if we have developed, if we just move in those things we can physically imagine, then we are living in the material world, captured. We are not, but we have to understand whatever comes in the mind is also real in this one sense. Like you think of someone consciously, you think he's thinking like this, whatever, and you make connection with, even with deceased or the bodies who are gone already. You remember, it is also real, but we are not conscious of this. We are thinking this, I remember. Maybe they remember. So that's because real Vaishnava means we are always conscious of Lord. We are not, one don't want to become conscious of bodies or what happened in the material world. This means that we are under the influence of anattas, undesirable and unnecessary. The anattas will serve no purpose. We should be, the only real meaning of purpose worthy to be served in the connection with the universal wave, the universal movement. And then we have to understand even wars and things happen in this universe, wherever or on this planet, you can perceive. But we should not enter this. We should become not allow to enter, because it will pull us down to the Hare Krishna. No prasad? Oh, you took?
No, I must go.
Oh, sorry. Hare Krishna. So these are anattas. They will serve no purpose. Krishna consciousness is the most universal fundamental wave. We have to catch that. Our goal, our satisfaction, and the very fulfillment of our life is only to be found there, in that layer, that plane, and not in the superficial plane of nationality interest, family interest, social service, etc. For that is provincialism. This is thinking like village man whose universe is only the village. I know such people. They never want to go out, whatever They wanted to only live in this. So we can close here. It's not for everyone, I think. But this is the reality, you know, we are living in. We will just neglect it. We will think, I know better, or I cannot give up this, whatever it might be in this world. Anything to say on this? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Gurudev Nitya Leela Bhavishtam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Vicharya Stota Shri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhakti Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Param Pujapad Nitya Leela Bhavishtam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Vicharya Stota Shri Srimad Bhakti Rakshak Shri Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Gaur Premanand.